Hi friends, it's Steph. I think I've gotten a lot accomplished today. So, let me just show you. I want to start though. I struggled with cutting this foam core board sometimes. And somebody had mentioned in the comments to use a fresh X-Acto knife. So I didn't have any blades, so I went looking on Amazon, and my X-Acto knife that I like the most is this one. Well, nowhere does it tell me what size this blade is, and I was ordering off Amazon, so I thought, well, I don't know what size to get. So I saw this set. It's 4 X-Acto knives, and there's like 100 extra blades that came in these little things, and they come in different sizes. So like these are 11s. Well, I had no idea what an 11 was, and I'm glad I didn't just order the blades in an 11 to fit my X-Acto knife because they didn't fit. So I thought these were pretty, so I went ahead and got these. These were $8 for all of this. You got 4 knives and then all of these blades. So, and I'll link that in the description. I am not an affiliate. I don't get anything for these. I just like to share when I find something I like to share it with you. And these are great. Cut through that foam core so easily. So definitely make sure when you're cutting foam core that you have a brand new blade. I'm also going to replace the blade in my utility knife. I just haven't been anywhere to see where to get those. I'm pretty sure at Walmart I'll be able to get them. My space is a disaster, y'all. I've been trying to paint and make shelves and stuff, and it's just been a mess. So this is our kitchen wall to go into the kitchen. I got the shelf installed. That's all I've done extra on this one. I have not painted this wall obviously yet. I'm waiting for this shelf to dry some because I need to touch up here all the places you see the wood that's mat board. I need to paint those all white before I get going on anything else. I'm also going to cover my raw edges in here before I install the little shelf there. So, and I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do for this shelf. I really do like my balsa wood. It's super simple. It's just about the right width, I think. And if I need to cut it down, it's super easy to cut down. So I'm thinking this is what I'm going to use. Once I figure this out, then I can go in and cut my shutters to the size I need, because you know they're too long now for what I need for this kitchen pass through. And I'm thinking I'm only going to put 1 shutter. I haven't quite decided yet, instead of a double shutter, just because it's so small. I don't want it to look all cluttered and closed in. So still working on this wall. Those are the things I need to get done. But I did get the shelf installed, and I did these little brackets. They're okay. I'm not in love with them, but they'll work. Once everything's installed and everything, you're not going to notice that little bit of a detail on there. But let me show you the fireplace wall. Now, I've only done 1 coat of paint, and I'm going to tell you why. When you are working with foam core board, mat board, anything that is a paper product, you can't get too much thick wetness on it because it will warp. So I've just done a very light coat of gray, and you can see I went with a light gray. This is called, it's a steel gray, but I did have to end up adding white to it because I thought it was just a little too dark. I wasn't happy with the color. So I did end up having to mix paint. Y'all know I didn't want to. But I did look for paint when I went to Walmart last time. I was kind of in a hurry, so I think I didn't take my time enough that I should have. But I have these little containers, so I mixed my, you can see the white's not all mixed in. I put the gray, mixed some white in there. And so since it's in this container, I'll be able to match it again when I go to mix some more, because I will need more for that. I also started, okay, so I still have not glued down these parts, but I wanted y'all to see that those are still there. I just have not glued them on, and I'm trying to keep them separate so I don't confuse myself with where my parts are. I glued the sides on for the trim here. I am going to paint that. I may add a little spackling there just to make it a smoother finish there. The inside of the fireplace is going to be black. So I did see an episode the other day that showed the fireplace really well. And they do have those little sliding mesh screens. So I think I'm going to go with something like that. I just have to figure that part out. I haven't figured that out yet. I am going to paint the inside of this black. I haven't decided on the sides yet. I may just leave them white, but this will get covered up with scrapbook paper so that those raw edges aren't showing. This side looks pretty good because for some reason when you cut foam core, if you go one direction, it cuts really nicely. If you go the other direction, you get that mess of a cut like this. It looks awful, but that's going to be hidden, so we don't care if that looks awful. So there's this wall. Again, going to do another coat of gray. I'm hoping the second coat lays down real nicely and that I only need 2 coats. Y'all keep your fingers crossed on that because it is not fun to paint. I did put a movie on and was going with it. So make sure you're doing that. If you have a long, tedious project, then go ahead and, put a movie on. Entertain yourself while you're doing it. Now, I want to show you some things that I decided on. This is our back wall. Okay, this will stand up, I think, for me. Yes, I'll get that standing up. Let me put these where they belong so I don't lose them. Y'all, I'm horrible at losing stuff. I mean, I literally threw a whole wall in the trash, so let's not even pretend that I might not lose stuff. Okay, you can see this kind of looks a little messy, and I'm going to tell you why. So when I first started, I started with a navy blue here. I wasn't real happy with that, so I added some white, and I got more of a steel blue, and I put it on because I want to let it dry, because it always dries a little darker. I do believe I like the steel blue a little better than the pure navy. I just feel like the navy was just too harsh of a color for this lighter gray. So, added some white to the navy, and I got more of the color I was looking for. That's really kind of what I was going for. So I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go with that. Again, didn't want to mix colors, but it is what it is. So, oh, guys, I wanted to tell you, y'all remember this little tool? I remember what it is. This came with some makeup stuff that my daughter got. You know how they used to make scars and stuff on your skin? That's what it came with, and I stole it from her. So look at me. Yeah, Mom. I'm Mom of the Year right there. Stealing stuff from my kids. Okay, so another thing I decided, let me get our little reference picture out. You'll see that in some spots, they have some trim here. There's some here and some right here between the kitchen and the front door. Well, I'm going to go and take a little creative license, and I'm going to put trim here. I've got a bigger piece to put over here by the, you can't see that because it's way over here. Let me turn the camera. To put a piece here over by the front door area and a piece over here on the side of the closet. I have not done that. Now, it looks like this is too short, but it's not because we're going to have a wall there, remember? So I have to leave the space for the width of the foam core board, which is about 1/4 of an inch. So I decided to do that. I am going to paint these, and so that's why they are not installed yet, because they'll be easier to paint before I put them on. Okay, are y'all ready for this? I did something else. And I know I did not paint all the way down there, but remember the piano's going to be in front of that. Nobody's going to see it. I'm not going to let you look at that there. Okay, so I made curtains, y'all. They're so cute. All right, so here are the curtains. I am thinking, so I clipped them because you see it's just uncontrollable fabric here. This is a skewer, okay? Like what you barbecue with. I don't think I have a part of one here. That's what it looks like. It's just a skewer. I cut it down. This one's cut. And made it the width that I need. And I'll show y'all. I did not finish these side edges, but I did finish the edges that are going to be seen. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this bunched how I want it. And I think I'm going to Mod Podge this to keep it in place because it is kind of wild here, and or something. I'm going to figure something out because it also keeps, it wants to spread back out because it has a mind of its own. That's why I had the little clips on it. But I will show y'all what it looks like. It's just easiest to put it down in here. But these, that's what they're going to look like, but they're going to be spread a little further apart. I have not made the sheer ones yet, but I do have it cut. I'm just trying to decide how I'm going to make those. But these were behind the regular curtains, so they'll be back there like that. But you'll be able to see through them. That's doubled up. I'm not going to double it up. So that will be behind that. I just have to figure out how to go about doing those. I think I'm going to do another skewer where I have it right underneath this, because you see, you're not going to be able to see those unless you're looking up in there. So I think I'm just going to put a second skewer with the sheer fabric and just kind of do a single layer where it's not too thick. And I think that'll work well for that. So that's kind of where we're at, everybody. I'm excited. I'm so ready to do this. I did get the felt that I had bought for the fabric, for the carpet, and I think I'm not going to go with this. I think it's just a little too dark. So I'm either going to go with a lighter gray, but I'll have to go to the store, or a light beige color. I'm going to see, because either one will go with our fabric for the couch, which is going to be this plaid. That I'm going to do for the couch. I'm going to do the plaid for the couch. The chair I'm going to do in, one chair is going to be in the same color as this fabric here. Okay, friends, I'm back. My card was full and my camera stopped working. So, but this will be our other chair that I'm going to do, because I'm going to do a chair over by the wall over here on this side. I'll have the regular chair and then the couch, and one chair out of this, one chair or something. The couch out of this, the chair out of this, and the other chair out of the curtain fabric. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's my goal. It'll just matter if I have enough fabric or not, because those are just fat quarters that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, y'all, for $1.25. So I don't think this is going to work. I think it's just a little too dark, and I don't want it. I don't want your eye drawn to the floor. So I think I am going to get a different color of that. I'm hoping I might have some, but if not, darn, I'll have to make a trip to Walmart. So I still have some more painting to do, the curtains to do, and then, guys, I think we are just about ready to put our walls down, get our carpet installed, and then we're going to be ready to build some furniture next week is the goal. So, any questions, any comments, please put them down below. I love responding to you guys. And guess what? We are only like 23 away from 1,000 subscribers, so I'm super excited about that. Thank you all so much for your continued support. If you do like this content, please make sure that you do subscribe and like the videos. It does help the channel. But yeah, I think we're coming along, and I think next week we're going to have this all ready to go and get it all glued together and have an actual room box instead of just a bunch of different walls put together. I keep taping everything together on this one. This tape keeps taping together. But I think these walls are coming together nicely. We'll get this one painted this afternoon, and get this one painted, and these little bits so I can get these glued on so I don't lose them, y'all. I'm so terrified of losing those because I only have one strip of trim left, so I don't want to lose any more trim. So thanks, guys, and I will get this all taken care of, and we'll be back next week to hopefully start building some furniture, because I am ready to do that. I've been measuring out for the couch, trying to figure out how I want the chairs to look exactly. I really love a wingback chair. I used to have this beautiful white wingback chair, and I know what y'all are thinking. You had kids, you had dogs, why would you ever have a white chair? But oh my gosh, y'all, it was beautiful, and it stayed so clean. Nobody ever messed with it except for me. But when we moved, we could not bring that chair with us, so I had to, my daughter took that chair to her apartment, and so I don't have that chair anymore. So I really think, even though Lucy and Ricky did not really have a wingback chair, I think I want to build a wingback chair just because I love them so much. So I think we're going to build a nice, overstuffed, comfy little chair and a wingback chair. But I'm going to save that as a surprise for next week. So y'all let me know what you think, and I will talk to you soon, friends. Thanks so much.